this out. We're at an estate sale, Marconi near Bell. That stove right there is from the 1920s. Make her an offer. Maybe $100, maybe less than that. Dave, come this way. Quick. We've got some refrigerators over here, some old school refrigerators from like 1939, 1940. Take a look around here. Chris is going to open the doors for you. Again, make her an offer. She can't refuse it because everything has got to go, people. All kinds of stuff. And did I tell you that they've got some hearses here and some caskets? Yeah. No joke, estate sale. Marconi near Bell.
All right, this is again the address. Everything must go by March 1st.
They're blowing them out.
Blowing it out. The address is on Marconi. The actual number, go to our Good Day Sacramento show info page.
Am I the only one that was looking at that wonderful lady and thinking, why did we give Tracy a makeover yesterday when we certainly could have helped out the lady that's selling the hearse and selling the caskets?
Right, she's going to be seeing a lot of people. So.
And don't forget that ambulance was a romantic gift from her husband in 1971.
Hey, to each his or her own.
Hey now.
Welcome back. It is 7:11 now this morning. Don's on. Don Geronimo here, as he is every...
Oh, this is the duet we did a couple years ago. Listen. That's Marrianne. Here's me.
His voice is actually higher.
You actually sang better on the radio yesterday than you did there with Nick.
Well, you threw it at me. We knew. We prepared. We had to prepare for that one.
We actually rehearsed for it.
Somebody, I don't even remember who it was, had all the anchor teams in town coming.
It's a charity event.
For some charity thing. So we sang Kiki D, Elton John, and...
What's funny is in our headphones, it sounded pretty good.
It sounded great.
Doesn't sound good in my headphones.
In our headphones, we thought we deserved a record deal.
You know, I got an email here, Marrianne, about you being on the radio yesterday from Jerry Roger in El Grove. It says, Mr. G and Ms. M, that was one radio show for the ages yesterday.
Sure was, man.
I've heard people get eaten and spit out on Don's show. One of the reasons I listen. And Marrianne, you went into the jungle and emerged with your dignity and a few new fans. Don, you showed you just play a jerk on TV and radio. Well, most of the time, like it or not, people could tell you're a big softy. You and your sick poops. Marrianne, you should consider Don, like Don and Mark, and get a radio show, girl. And let me read you one more here, because I got a million emails about you being on the radio yesterday. This is from Betty in Sacramento. Don, exclamation point. You and Marrianne just gave me goosebumps for over an hour listening to you two on the radio. I have watched Good Day for 2 years and never knew so much about Marrianne. Will she ever show her feet? I enjoyed you two on the radio. And also heard Marrianne with Mark after 3:30. Wasn't she super tired?
I like the way after an hour of TV, that's what they all came away with, was let me see your feet.
I told them I have the ugliest toes. They look like they could unscrew off my feet. It's really bad. All right, listen to this. The assistant coach of a minor league hockey team decided to go all Chippendale on the refs after a bad call. Look.
Well, that's one way of getting your point across.
Well, you're right, because obviously the most logical thing to do when you're upset is to take off your clothes in front of 1,000 people at an ice rink. But apparently he kept his pants on.
Well, that's good, because it's cold.
See, I would have gone the opposite way. I mean, I would have gone with the pants first. Why bring a knife to a gunfight? If you're going to throw off your clothes and you're going to try to win a game, go all the way with it.
Let them know you're serious right away if you have the pants off.
How mad would you have to get to do something like that? What would make you so mad you would start throwing your clothes onto an ice rink at a hockey game?
Maybe if I got another fight with you. Have I ever gotten a fight with you again, Marrianne?
That'll never happen. We vowed.
No, it's not going to happen. And I never take my pants off in anger, only in love. Good morning, House Frowns. I await your emails. I await your emails. And please, raise your own kids. Stop writing me saying, I've got kids watching TV at 7 o'clock in the morning. Your kids shouldn't be watching TV. Raise your kids. Homeschool your kids. And incidentally, make sure your kids get a good diet so they don't have sick poops.
Right. again.
Or my favorite was when you mouthed. You didn't say it. That was great.
Oh, diarrhea?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. We can say it. Yeah, it's just diarrhea. You can catch Don, by the way, on KHTK. It's Sports 1140 from 12 to 4 on the weekdays.
Yeah. That's the name of my new late night show, incidentally. It's just diarrhea.
Right. Hey, we also want to hear your thoughts on the Kings, or on Don, or on my feet, whatever.
Or on that stranger in that house over there.
Yeah. So that's Carmichael Dave in the back. You know, he's quite well built.
I didn't realize he was a C cup.
Carmichael Dave, when Marrianne was in the studio yesterday, was in the fetal position.
He didn't say much.
He didn't say much.
You were a rather intimidating personality, and I mean that as a true compliment, Marrianne. And when Marrianne came in, she was able to talk and converse, unlike the click, and grunt cavemen that I normally work with. They were just blown away by the fact that you could read without a script, that I didn't have to point to you when it was time to talk.
Were you impressed by my knowledge of the presidents backwards in time?
Oh, are you kidding me? Listen,
my
now,
goodness.
Nick, when you come on the radio show next week,
I have a record. It's going to be 14.
I'm going to give you the hot seat quiz. I'm going to leave in all the questions I didn't give Marrianne, but I'll tell you in advance. One of the questions is, how many presidents can you name in 30 seconds?
Ooh.
The previous winner was Guy Fieri, who got 12. Marrianne got 14 in 30 seconds. Pretty good. So bone up, my man.
Okay. All right. I bet you she didn't get Polk. That's one of the...
I did not get
She
Polk.
did not,
No,
baby.
I did
Polk.
not. I ended with Truman.
And who was the one that got stuck in the bathtub? Was that
Taft.
Taft.
The big fat
Henry
guy.
Taft,
How do I know this stuff? And yet I can't remember something that somebody told me 2 minutes ago. Here's Tina with the traffic update.
Good morning, Tina.
Hi, guys. Thanks a lot. Yeah, that was quite entertaining with the 14 presidents there.